Everybody, it's Jeff Odom with the Tampa Bay Times here. I'm with Collin Sherwin of Voodoo 5. He's also my trusty co-host on the Voodoo 5 cast on Bulls Radio during the season. And Collin, it's football season.
Yay! Finally!
We are wrapping up day one here at USF at the Leroy Selman Athletic Center. And really not too many surprising things going on out there today. Obviously, it's kind of hard to get a true picture of where these guys are right now because they were only in helmets and shorts today. So you can't really get a big gauge on what was going on. But as far as, you know, in here talking to Willie Taggart and Jamie Bird and Augie Sanchez and some guys on offense as well, it seems like the expectations are high. These guys are in a mood now where it seems like, you know, it's a win now mentality, and they have some, you know, pretty good things to say.
Jamie Bird and Augie Sanchez certainly were very forthright and direct, talking about hitting people in the mouth, how the 3-4 defense under Chuck Bresnahan last year wasn't as good a fit for this personnel, and that the 4-2-5 allows them to act quicker and react better defensively, although they both admitted that the offense on day one seemed to get the best of them out there on the field. I think a lot of the rhetoric, though, that we also heard seemed to be a lot of the same as last year. These guys like each other more. They're more, you know, there's a better cohesion among the team, you know, things like that. We heard a lot of that last year as well. I certainly didn't reflect in the play. We'll see if the rhetoric this year actually holds true, and if this team is actually a little bit tighter. There's certainly talent on the squad. The question is, can they execute, especially offensively?
And, you know, we had a chance to see him on the field today for a couple hours, and you know, like I said, it's kind of hard to get a real, you know, image of where they are because they're not in pads yet. But, you know, just looking at this offense especially, you know, with the new system they have going on right now, this up-tempo, fast-paced attack, and really the three words I think that were shouted the most by any USF coach today was hurry, hurry, hurry. I mean, it was getting guys going. They had a play clock going. They wanted to get everything gone in like about 10 seconds, I think, off that play clock. And really, it seems that they're doing everything fast, and I think that's something that's going to be interesting to see how it plays out as the days and weeks go in camp. But we got a chance to see Quentin Flowers and Stephen Bench today. I thought that Quentin was a little more crisp than Stephen Bench. He connected on a few more throws than Stephen did. He had a couple overthrows. They were both kind of the victim of a drop passes by some receivers. I thought Rodney Adams looked very good. You know, he's taken over for Andre Davis in the #1 spot. Marlon Mack, obviously, you know, he's the show this year, I think, for this offense. But I mean, going forward, what do you expect to see out of this team as far as camp goes as we continue to move along and, you know, getting to that week one against Florida A&M?
Well, I think the thing we're all looking at is the quarterback battle. Who's going to be behind center, and are they going to be able to matriculate the ball down the field? The inability to move the ball offensively has certainly been the biggest question for this team over the last 3 seasons. Will that continue? Coach Taggart today made a point of emphasis that this is still a power running team. We're still running power. In fact, he said we're just running it more up tempo. We're spreading it out a little bit more. We're doing some different things, but this is still going to be a power offense team. Are they going to be able, with this offensive line, open up those holes and get people in position? And is a quarterback going to be able to get some pressure off of somebody? You might be seeing a lot of man coverage on the outside, and then that box is going to get stacked with guys who might be able to stop the run. Is USF going to be able to get some of those extra players out of the box and force defenses to respect the outside via the pass?
And you know, that'll be something to see as the weeks go on here. And you know, we'll be back out here tomorrow for camp starting at 10 o'clock. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm at @ByJeffOdom. He's at USF Collin. You can also read all about everything that's going on today, tomorrow, every day in USF practice in the pages of the Tampa Bay Times and at tampabay.com. So for Collin Sherwin, I'm Jeff Odom. You have a good day, everybody.
See you.